Hello everyone, it's a big day for Pixar and Toy Story fans alike, as we've just received our first teaser trailer for Toy Story 5. I'm out of town, my audio quality is probably a little bit different, hopefully it's not too much worse, but we have some info to talk about concerning this teaser, and a lot of surrounding information we've received over the past few days. First, I will say this teaser we've received is very much, well, a teaser, especially when you compare it to what we got a few months back for Hoppers. But Pixar usually does this with their sequels. They don't give too much story information since it already has that built-in audience. But even for those of us who have been following the concept art releases over the past few years, there is a little bit more than meets the eye. We see as a new box has arrived in the mail, and just like for Andy's birthday or Christmas in the first movie, our main group of toys is already fearing their replacement, I can only assume. It cuts to Slinky and Rex, then to Forky and Karen Beverly, if they decide to still call her that. This is also the first confirmation that she's in the movie. Next up is Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, and there's a fun gag where he takes her eyes in fear. But I doubt that's in the movie. I feel like all these shots are only made for the trailer, to be honest. It wouldn't be the first time for a Toy Story teaser. We then see Jessie, Bullseye, and then 3 shots of all 3 aliens, with finally a shot of Lilypad being powered up by Bonnie. We even get to hear a little bit of dialogue, with Greta Lee now being confirmed as her voice actress. We then get to see Woody and Buzz freaking out. They are once again reunited, though we just don't know why so as of yet. I don't even know if we'll know that before the film comes out. But that's basically all we got for now. For the most part, it's just a roll call for some of the characters we'll be seeing, with them featuring all of Andy's old toys except for Ham, who we already know to be in the film anyway, as well as I guess Bo Peep, though we have heard of her inclusion from Annie Potts as well. Firstly, with the Potato Heads coming back, most of us can assume that there'll be some sort of recasting since the unfortunate passing of their voice actors. They opted out of doing this for Mr. Potato Head in Toy Story 4, I'm just not so sure they can avoid it anymore. And a little hidden detail I picked up on was, in the shot of Slink and Rex, there's a cage with some sort of terrarium in Bonnie's room. On the outside it has letters saying Sammy, who I guess is the name of the creature that lives within it, who will surely have some sort of plot relevance. Who knows if it's a lizard, a frog, or maybe it's a hamster. I don't really know about pets like that. The synopsis we have on YouTube and the company website descriptions continue to mention the inclusion of Conan O'Brien as Smarty Pants, who we'll probably see in the next trailer because we know Lilypad isn't the only tech-based character arriving for this 5th entry. A lot of merchandise designs have started making their rounds, which primarily include the trio of Woody, Buzz, and Jessie, and the main thing I love calling to attention to here is the bandana around Woody, which gives off that cowboy poncho look. It cloaks him similarly to the way Bo Peep looked in the 4th entry, and I feel this is where we'll pick up on Woody when this film begins. Some of the other shirts, however, feature these 3 with some new characters though, including Lilypad, Smarty Pants, as well as 2 new characters, a little hippo, and a small camera. And I guess you can also include one of those sticky hands, but we don't know if he's sentient. But honestly, I can't see any reason why he wouldn't be with this universe's logic. Some fans have determined this hippo will be named Atlas, and the camera is snappy based on a picture someone took at Pixar a few months ago. And based on a recent Disney convention, many believe that Craig Robinson will be the voice of Atlas, which makes sense. That same convention is where we learned that Greta Lee would be Lilypad about a week back as well. All of these characters are in the tech realm, so I'm most interested in seeing what function Atlas has, because he just looks to be a little toy. But with that name, if it ends up being his name I must add, I would assume he's used in some sort of navigation, so he might just be the GPS for the Andersons' car. After the 4th movie, I'm sure that they needed to get a new one. I couldn't verify it, but there were some merchandise synopses that alluded to the fact that more tech toys would exist, and have a subplot with Trixie and Ducky and Bunny. And I like all those characters. I'd especially like to see the return of Ducky and Bunny, since I know a lot of people are doubting Jordan Peele's return. But with a franchise with an ever-growing cast of characters, I'm always hoping to see new interactions between toys who just haven't met yet. There was also a teaser poster released as well, and it sums up the trailer quite nicely, though it goes for a darker aesthetic than what I've come to expect from the franchise. It looks to be more in line with Toy Story of Terror, mainly with that usage of color. And it also provides a fitting tagline for the film with "It's on." We have a little topic of note from behind the scenes. It seems like the producer of the film was switched from Jessica Choi to longtime Pixar producer Lindsay Collins, who we know has collaborated with director Andrew Stanton in the past. Though as of now, I don't know what we can make of this, if anything. That does it for this little breakdown, not only of this teaser trailer, but everything we've seen coming from Toy Story 5. I'm excited to see even more, and I'm sure we don't have to wait months to get more information on this release. I'm sure we'll have to wait a few months for a trailer, but news is going to trickle out over the course of these next few weeks even, because this is a big release coming from not only Pixar, but Walt Disney Studios next year. If you like this video or talking about Pixar, feel free to hit that subscribe button. We're expecting a new Hoppers trailer sometime next week, and beyond news, there's always something Pixar to talk about. Thank you for watching. As always, let me know what you think of this teaser and this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.